Mathematicians, today is session 2. We're in lesson 27 on page 619, and we're adding tens to any number. So today we're not just adding 2 tens, we're adding 3 tens. So it says Eli has 16 red fish and 30 yellow fish. How many fish in all? So you would circle these numbers, 16 and 30, put a box around in all, and find out what it's going to equal when you add these numbers together. So an example would be, I'm sorry, it says try it. So go ahead and try it unless you want to see how I would solve it. But I think you can do it on your own to start and then watch what I do. So I'm going to draw 30, 10, 20, 30. I like to start with the biggest number, and here's 30. Then I'm going to count on. Actually, I'm not going to count on. I'm just going to add this. Then I'll count on 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oops, they only go in columns of 6. Here is 16. 1 6 of 10 and 6 ones. 3 6 of 10 makes 30. Now I can count them all together and see what I have. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 46. I can also, I'm starting with the biggest number, just like I would in other equations. 0 plus 6 is 6. 3 plus 1 is 3. If this is too hard for you, please do this. This is totally fine at this point in first grade. So if you need to draw them all out and count them, great. You're right where you need to be. Another thing you can do is if you take it like this, 30 plus 16, I like to say, put a box around the tens, a line under the ones. Add up the tens, 3 plus 1 is 4. Add up the ones, smush them together, and you get 46. So I'm doing the same thing here as I'm doing here. It just looks a little bit different. That's all. The next page talks about what we just did. So page 620 repeats the problem. It says Eli has 16 red fish. He has 30 yellow fish. How many fish in all? And it draws the model. It does the 3 and the 10 makes 4, 6 of 10. So you add the tens, and then you add the ones, and then you add them both together. There's 46 fish in all. Here I did the same thing. I added the tens, I added the ones, I smushed them together, and what do I get? This is not just 4. This is 40, but it's 4 groups of 10 is what I'm counting. Okay, so don't get confused on that, please. Page 621, we're going to skip problem number 1 like we always do. We're going to go down to number 2. How did using the base 10 blocks help you see how many fish Eli has? Well, I can group all of the tens and I can group all of the ones, and it's easier to solve. So if number 2, putting the tens together makes it easier to add. You can see them, you can draw them, you can add them up together. It just makes it easier, and anything that makes your life easier with math, perfect. All right, let's go down to number 3. Rena has 12 pink flowers and 20 purple flowers. 12 plus 20. So she has 12 pink flowers, so we're going to circle 12, and 20 purple flowers, you're going to circle 20. And then your word clue is in all, put a box around that so you know what to do with those numbers. Now you can draw. The book gives it to you. It says 12 plus 20. So then you have 10 plus 20, which is 10 plus 20 is 30. Notice 1 plus 2 equals 3. Pretty cool. And then you have 30. Now you did the tens. Now you're going to do the ones. 30 plus 2 ones is 32. So 12 plus 20 is 32. Next page, page 622, it says find 17 plus 10. And again, they draw it for you. So I'm going to erase this. As always, rewind, freeze, pause it, whatever you need to do. 17 plus 10. 17 plus 10. I'm going to draw 17. 5, 6, 7 plus 10. I'm going to first add the tens. It says 10 plus 10 equals 20. Then I take all of my tens, which is 20, plus these 7 ones is 27. So my answer is 27. This is doing it how the book wants you to do it. So just go along with it so you can learn this strategy, and then you have it in your toolbox for a future usage. All right, number 5, 46 plus 20. It gives you, again, the drawing. So 10, 20, 30, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 20. So I'm going to add up all the tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. The ones to place does not change. It's 5, and then plus 1 is 6. It is now 66. So 40 plus 20 is 66. Number 6, draw lines to show the number of tens in the total. Ooh, that's fun. Fun puzzle. So the first one is 39 plus 50. 51 plus 20. And 64 plus 30. Then it gives you 8, 9, and 7. I'm going to read it again just so I can make sure I really understand the problem, because you don't want to not understand what you're doing and then you get it wrong because you didn't read the instructions correctly. No bueno. Okay. Draw lines to show the number of tens in the total. So I have to figure out how many tens there are total. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a box around those tens, and I'm going to say, okay, 3 and 5. 3 plus 5 equals 8. Put a box around the tens. 5 plus 2 is 7. So it goes there. 6 and 3. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9. There you have it. The next page is your practice pages. So it says you have an example up at the top, and then down below it says find 47 plus 10. And we're going to keep doing it the way that we've been doing it. 47 plus 10. Is it just 10? Yeah. So draw 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, and 10. I have 40 plus 10 equals 50. 40, 50. Then I take my tens, which is 5 tens, and I add in those ones, which is 7, equals 57. So 47 plus 10 is 57. Number 2, find 25. This is 2. 25 plus 30. And I'm going to do 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. So I have 20 plus 30, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, I flipped it on you guys. So 20 plus 30 equals 50. I just put this, moved it from here to the front. Same thing. It's the same equation. So don't let it scare you. It means the same thing. I just moved it to the front. Now I take my 50, these 3 and these 2, which is 50, and I add in my ones, which is 5. 50 plus 5 is 55. Okay. Then the next one is number 3. You just keep going. If this is confusing, don't give up. Just keep going. Like Dory, just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Number 3, 33 plus 20. 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 10, 20, 3, 4, 5. So 30 plus 20, here it is again, is 50. 3 plus 2 is 5. Remember that? And then I take my 50, which are my 10s, and I add in my 1s. These are my 10s. I have 50, but I really have 5 10s. Plus my 1s, which is 3, right here. And I get 53. Pretty cool. Number 4, draw lines to show the number of 10s in the total. Oh, I love this. Okay, I'll just draw a line. 38 plus 10, put a box around the 1s. I can tell that's 4 10s. 41 plus 20, put a box around the 10s. 4 plus 2 is 6. 11 plus 60, box those 10s. 6 plus 1 is 7. My options are 7, 6, and 4. 3 plus 1 is 4, so I'm going to draw a line to that one. 4 plus 2 equals 6, so I'm going to draw a line straight across. 1 plus 6 is 7, so I'm going to go up here to 7. Congratulations, you made it through day 2. Good job, and I'll see you tomorrow, mañana, for more math.